it was amazing because she has her school friends, her neighborhood friends, but then she also has her Oxford friends, which makes it so much more special for her because she has this group that no one else knows about. And it just for her, it just she loves it.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading camps and kids programs. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Well, it started with word of mouth referral from one of my friends. And so once we arrived at Oxford, I had a really good conversation with the um, I think it was the manager at the time, and he went through with giving us a thorough explanation as to what Oxford offers. So that was definitely intriguing. It's actually, to be honest, it was exactly what I was looking for because I did want an educational part of my daughter's life over the summer, just to sort of help her with the coming school year. So what was really where I knew 100% was the right fit was the fact that it started with an assessment. It was an assessment to understand exactly where she was in the realm of like reading, of math. It was a very in-depth assessment. So her books were then generated based on the findings of that assessment. And then following that, I had actually a interview with with the owner, Miss Magda. She went through the assessment with me thoroughly, was able to answer any questions that I might have, and that solidified that we had made the right decision in choosing Oxford, and it made me even more comfortable than where I was when we first started. It is exactly what I was saying in the earlier comments with the fact that it starts with an assessment, and I think that is so valuable because there's certainly communication that we get from our educators, from our school, things that are things that are valuable, but it's at the same time the teachers are juggling many students, a full classroom. It could be anywhere from 20 to 30 students, and so the teacher doesn't necessarily get the same um, like, it doesn't always pick up the same details as what the assessment picked up because there was so much that I learned from it. And that just made our experience unique because now we were able to pinpoint where like areas of opportunity for my daughter's learning. And I just felt like it was so unique in the sense that I had never gotten that. I even myself, like going through my own education, I was never given that. I feel like I would have been possibly more successful in life if I had those kind of opportunities. So I felt like that's the uniqueness of what Oxford offers, as well as what I really appreciate. Oh my gosh, so much. So not only the growth in terms of her education, which is obviously very valuable because she was more confident in her reading. She was just like an overall more confidence that she felt as if she understood now what was asked of her from her teachers and from the books as well. But then also the other confidence factor was just because they are smaller classes. So she was able to have these beautiful friendships with other individuals that are along the same or similar learning path as her. So I felt like it was amazing because she has her school friends, her neighborhood friends, but then she also has her Oxford friends, which makes it so much more special for her because she has this group that no one else knows about. And it just for her, it just she loves it. One of the things that my daughter and I do, and even my son when he started Oxford last year, is we do the homework together. So we bring out the books. She does the reading. I will, if there's any, like I will talk through what her homework is with her, and if there's any questions that she has, she of course will. Because I am with her, doing it along with her. I can actually, she has access to me, and we have like just this like I have a better understanding of what she's learning, what areas of opportunities that I can give her, I can like help her with. So we sometimes work through just from the homework alone, we figure out different strategies because we don't get that with her school because there is no homework. And that's what's great about this experience is it's not the homework aspect. I guess it's kind of a it's just like it's the being able to do it together, being able to for me to understand where she is because it's been a minute since I was in elementary school. So for me, it's a great experience to actually like see firsthand what she's learning, and just be able to support her as much as I can. Um, Truly, I I literally say this to other parents. I'm constantly having conversations, and sometimes they probably wonder, do I get a commission from Oxford? Because and this is like both like online as well as the parents that I meet like through my daughter's school, her friends' parents. And so, especially the parents that I feel like their child could use a little bit more in terms of the summer experience, because I explained to them like like Oxford is to me it's a win-win because my child has the education piece for the morning, and then she also has fun in the afternoon, but fun in where she's still learning, because we know there is STEAM and there is like robotics and even gym. I feel like that's experience because they don't always teach the kids the same. They don't go in depth with certain sports like basketball for girls and stuff like that. So it's kind of nice that she actually gets that even just from the sports aspect from camp as well. Um, but no, I tell parents all the time, I think that it's so valuable because I think investing in your child's education is there's no law, there's no way that you lose from it. Helping your child have an education. And then I find, even like I explained to them that children sometimes get a little bit of anxiety when they're about to start a new grade, like in August, for example, just when school new grade's about to start, and the fact that now they are not rusty. They've been continuing to learn through the summer, so they feel more confident going into their new grade because they've had that continued path of learning, as opposed to a 2-month break where they're just on tech all summer, which is which is not valuable for children's experience. Like I get stories from the point I pick up my children from school, from Oxford Camp, sorry, all the way home. I'm told this story and that story, and my teacher said this, and we did this with my friends in the gymnasium, and so it's like this excitement of telling me about all the fun things that they experience in their day, and then especially when there are like 2 weeks of like robotics, for example, just seeing where they started, which was like not really knowing too much about it, and then seeing their progress throughout. They're like, oh, I learned this and I figured out this with the computer and I moved the robot's arm in this direction. So just like seeing how happy they are with this great experience that they're going through every single day is like it's beautiful. And I have not had my daughter's been doing Oxford since end of grade 1, and now she's in grade 4, and she's not ever come home from camp even once and told me about a day that she didn't love while at camp. Sorry.
For more information about this program, you can visit their profile at OurKids.net.